I want to get into that for a second, but the mask, so like that's almost unheard of. And today, where guys go through 3, 4 masks a season, you used it for how many years? And if I'm not mistaken, you changed the red cage for the chrome cage in 0506.
What happened is, yeah, maybe you're right. What happened is, again, one of my mistakes business wise, it's I was always super loyal to Vaughn. I would have Vaughn and my wooden Sherwood stick. Sherwood would pay me good money. Vaughn would pay me good money. Then when I won the Hard and Vizina, all the companies were throwing at me their gear, right? So then iTech came and said, we want to sign you, and you have the stick, and we'll be able to copy your pads, the same thing. So I threw a stupid number. I'm like, well, if you pay, and I'm going to tell you the deal because I mean, it is what it is. I said, if you pay me 3 years, 300 grand a year, 900,000, and you say you're going to copy it, I'll do it because I thought they would copy it. So I switched for iTech, and then that's when iTech made the mask. So I changed my paint job a little bit, changed the cage, changed the pads, the mitts, and everything. And you know what? Again, all the respect to iTech, they tried. They could never do what Vaughn had to do. And if there's kids out there, don't go for the money. Stay for what you like. Because for me, you know what happened? And I'm fast forwarding, but when I got traded to Montreal to Denver, which was pretty much a year after this, I didn't have a good season in Colorado. I didn't like the gear, didn't feel comfortable. So I called my Vaughn rep. I'm like, listen, send me some gloves. I don't care my iTech contract. I'm going to leave money on the table. But then Vaughn didn't want to send me the gloves. They're like, no, you're going to keep it. You're going to keep it so iTech could copy it. They didn't want to send it. I'm like, listen, send me the glove in the morning, and I promise I'm going to play with it nighttime at the game, just to prove that I really wanted my old school equipment. So they put a pair of blocker and glove quickly, got them, practice in the morning with it, played the game with it, and then they're like, okay, now you're obviously breaking your iTech deal, so we're going to do equipment. And if you look at when I played in Colorado, my first year, I had iTech gear, and then midway towards the end, I'm back with Vaughn. But to get back with Vaughn, it was hard because Mike Vaughn, the owner, was pissed that I didn't stick with Vaughn. They didn't want to send it to me. I said, I'll play for free. I don't care. Just give me my gear that I could find my confidence back. They did that. And I did find my confidence back, and I stuck with Vaughn all the way after. So just a little tidbit of goalie nerd that I think you appreciate these inside scoops.
What was the conversation with iTech like? Did you just tell them, hey, you guys are doing a great job. This ain't working. I wish you all the best type of deal. It's not you, it's me?
The type of deal is not much. Just you can't get it right. Just hopefully you're not looking at the game tonight because I'm not wearing your gear tonight's game. And then as soon as I was on TV with my Vaughn glove, that was it. But I really didn't care because at this point it's like, okay, I'm making so much more money playing hockey. I need to be good, and I'm very superstitious in my equipment. And I just couldn't get the feeling right. So I mean, as soon as I went back to Vaughn, even though I asked them to do the legacy back, and Vaughn's like, no, sorry, that was a past model. We're not doing it. So now I was trying to get the newer velocity with the old Vaughn. And if you look at pictures, you'll see that even when I played in Florida at the end, the front, it looks like a newer pad. But if you look at the inside, it's still that old school where you really put it tight, because I like it tight. So that was kind of my equipment story. But I did the same thing when I played the major junior, because I was in Hall and I in Saint Jean, and I was playing with Vaughn. And then Louisville signed a contract with the league. You had to play with Louisville. It was the kind of a deal. Every goalie had to play with Louisville. I couldn't stand the equipment. The pads were not bad, but not the glove. So what I did is I took my Vaughn glove, and I went to a designer that does stickers, and I copied all the Louisville sticker. So I removed all the Vaughn stickers. So I removed the Louisville stickers, put the other way around.
Yeah.
I put the Louisville sticker, but it was a Vaughn glove, and I just copied the Louisville sticker. So when you look at pictures when I played in Hall when I'm 18, 19, my glove says Louisville everywhere. But if you pay attention to that, it's actually a Vaughn glove. There's no way I'm playing with a Louisville glove. And then they never found out because I never got fined. They never said anything. So they thought it was a Louisville glove, but it was my Vaughn glove.
Well, I'm pretty sure Tiger Woods was doing the same thing when he signed with Nike, and he was actually using Titleist gear with Nike logo stamped on it. So, it's all about the branding. They don't necessarily care about the production of it, right?
I don't know. It's more, I think the athletes were a little bit sometimes a little bit messed up, but it's just, you got to feel comfortable, man.
Well, and they went bankrupt how many years ago? So any rep seeing it, you're good. TPS or Louisville went to TPS, TPS went to Bauer, and they've been done for like 10, 15 years now.
But Vaughn, for me, Vaughn is always like, for me, it's part of, I've been always with, pretty much always, before I was with Heaton, but I went with Vaughn. When I got the gear this gear, the legacy with that logo, my gloves and my helmet, that's kind of when I really stepped into the NHL, into myself. I felt good with the equipment. I liked it, and I played with that for many years in Montreal, and that was just that was my go-to. And I didn't want to change my logo because I feel when you have fans and kids, they know you with your masks. Like, I don't feel like changing too often. They like the mask. I was getting kids. They want me to sign this. They have the same mask. So I just always try to stick with the same kind of looks just because I feel I owe that to the fans.
Hey, more hockey content. It's might be old. It might be new. It might be a full episode. It might be a half episode. But you can click these boxes because who doesn't like clicking boxes?